Hey there, everyone. So this is Capricorn's reading, and before we get straight onto your guys' video, I just want to say that sorry for it being late. I had a lot of things going in or going out at once, so I had to hold back Capricorn's reading for a bit. So if you guys want to, you can consider this to be an extra bonus reading for you guys. But just an overview on how it's going to work if you guys haven't already. I'm going to be using the Kipper deck to pull out your guys' generals, and then after that, we're going to clarify the cards using the Gilded Tarot, and then we're going to close off your guys' reading with some affirmators. So without further ado, we're going to go into your guys' past here. So in the past, we got the Concern card. Let's see what this concern is about. Pathway. And then gift. Okay. Now, based off of what I'm already getting here, some of you guys could, this can be interpreted into a literal meaning, whereas if some of you guys could have been concerned about some sort of gift, whether you guys are wondering what sort of gift should I give to another individual, or what sort of gift am I going to receive. But as a general meaning, what I'm primarily getting though is that some of you guys could have been. I'm getting some of you guys were in this kind of state of contemplation on what is the next thing that's coming into my life, right? What is my next step? What is my next move? Or this sort of anticipation of what is going to be the next stage of my life, right? For some of you guys could be at this particular point where you guys already achieved all your guys' goals. You guys already achieved or crossed off everything that was based on your guys' bucket list. For others of you, it could even be as simple as you guys are in this standstill like energy and you guys aren't sure what your guys' next move, what your guys' next step is, right? It's like you guys are like on this you guys are on this like chessboard, right? And like you guys are trying to determine, oh, should I move my pawn? Should I move my bishop? Or, and things like that. That is basically kind of the energy that I'm seeing you guys in. You guys determining what is my next move. For some of you guys, I'm also getting some of you guys are st- still trying to determine what particular path you guys should make as well. For some of you guys could have had like multiple option or multiple pathways you guys could cross into, and I'm seeing you guys trying to determine what is going to be the right path for you, right? Is what I'm getting here. But overall, I just feel like you guys are having these kind of concerns primarily if whether the universe is going to give you any blessings, if you're going to receive some sort of blessings, or if there's going to be like a miracle that approaches to you guys, or some sort of sign from the universe in order to take this next stage, this next step, or this next path, right? That is basically kind of what I'm seeing you guys in. Now, going on to your guys' present moment, we have the poverty card. Let's move this down a little bit. Okay, so what's this poverty card about? Wealthy man. Privileged lady. So you're pulling up a lot of things related to career and finances. Um, for some of you guys could be concerned about a particular relationship or a connection, or there might be some sort of significance in regarding to a specific connection. But I'm primarily pulling up a lot of things regarding to your guys' financial status. For some of you guys, it could even be your guys' major concern where it's like, what is should I take this new business venture? Should I take this new business offer? Should I even consider putting or investing my money into this particular, company or things like that, right? Or even investing my time within this specific thing, right? Whatever that is. But even though I did said it's primarily related to finances or career, it could also be because everybody's situation is different. I'm primarily looking at the energy. So for some of you guys, it could even be a connection where you guys are determining if this is a right path. Am I going to receive some sort of universal message from, the universe about like whether this connection is good for me, right? But overall, what I'm getting is I'm seeing that whenever the poverty card comes up, it is this feeling of depression. It is this feeling of depletedness, whether that is within a particular connection or like another party or another source, right? So for some of you guys, if it is in regarding to finances and career, I'm getting that some of you guys are a little bit deprived during this time. For some of you guys, it could be in a result of lack of finances or not getting those financial obligations being met, right? So let's just say, for example, like I wanted to have this particular position in a this typical work environment, right? But you guys are still stuck in that environment that you guys were in 2 years ago, right? So basically, you guys haven't acquired that goal or that expectation you guys have set for yourself, right? And I'm seeing you guys having this sort of expectation on how to reach this particular goal, but you guys being disappointed because for some reason it's like I'm seeing that there's a little bit of standstillness, if that makes any sense. Like things are being put aside or things are being held back for a bit. I do see you guys in this energy of wanting to achieve, wanting to manifest this beautiful, wealthy like energy, right? For some of you guys, it could even be a relationship you guys are manifesting, right? Whether you are the wealthy man or the privileged lady, or you're looking for this wealthy man or this privileged lady, or this is the type of energy you guys are trying to evolve into, right? You guys wanting to be not only wealthy, but you guys are wanting these opportunities to open up to you easily instead of you guys having to work for it, which makes a lot of sense because the thing about Capricorns is not everything comes easy to us, right? Ever since we're born, we were always taught in this kind of life that we have to work hard to get what we want, right? So that is kind of a little bit of a struggle for us during this time, right? So that is basically kind of what I'm seeing you guys. And the thing is, what I feel like you guys don't realize is I feel like it's mainly based on the mindset, right? So, for example, like if you guys have recently got fired or got out of a job or there's been some financial issues, I feel like with the poverty card, what it's trying to say here is I feel like it's mainly in a result of the way how you guys are attracting it. For example, like maybe because you guys, let's just say you guys got out of a job and you guys have been thinking negatively about your guys' finances, right? Well, if you're thinking negatively constantly about it, you're going to start attracting it, right? Because your mind is constantly filled with negative thoughts in regarding to finances, right? Oh, I got fired from a job. Nobody's ever going to want to take me, right? Oh, I lost this bet. Like I went gambling or went to a casino, I lost this bet, so I don't have any other chances of probably, getting any sort of money, right? Not saying that you guys should go out and gambling, but like for example, maybe there are other methods, right, into getting more money, whether that's like starting a side hustle, starting a business, right? Getting into social media marketing or things like that, right? There are so many resources out there, so many, especially during this time, since we have a lot of things advancing technology, more opportunities out there. So it's like there's so many things out there. I just feel like you have to find it, right? But basically, that's kind of what I'm getting you. I'm getting here that you guys kind of need to be in that kind of rich like mindset, right? Um, For example, if you know you're spending 7 hours a day watching television, right? Not that that's too much of a problem, but basically what the point I'm trying to make is, if you're constantly not using your time wisely, if you are just, doing whatever makes you feel comfortable and you guys are not getting out of that comfort zone, if you guys are not putting in those extra steps or efforts to make some sort of investment in this particular goal that you guys want to achieve, then how are you supposed to expect any sort of results or any good outcomes, right? I feel like just putting at least doing one particular thing a day, and if you just continuously like keep doing it, I feel like you'll be making some progress than consider it to be nothing at all, right? So no matter, it's like when I was a little bit younger, I had this teacher, and the thing is, I will admit, I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I always had a thing about, a lot of people would say I would procrastinate a lot, but it wasn't necessarily that. It was the fact that I was kind of making up excuses on the reason why I haven't been using my time wisely, and it's mainly because of the fact that my time management skills is just shitty as hell. It's crap. It's like, if there's one particular skill that I'm terrible at, is time management. I never turn in any of my stuff on time. I never get things done on time. I never get like in a building on time, never. Like every time I make these stupid promises that I'll come in on time, next thing you know, I'm like at least like 5, 10 or something minutes late or something like that, maybe even an hour late. um or sometimes I even forget that I even have like an appointment schedule in general, right? So that's the type of issues that I mainly have. And the thing that really kept me motivated is the fact that my teacher, he knew that about me, and he came up to me, he was like, at least doing one particular thing, right? So like at least setting that goal for me, because I had a little bit of issues with my grade due to my time management. And it wasn't just about time management. I was going through a lot of things all at once too. So it was a lot of pressure for me, and I just couldn't concentrate on school. But he told me that at least doing one homework a day, right? Just finishing up one particular thing from school or doing one homework a day is making some sort of advancement or progress in considering doing nothing at all, right? And that's, even though that seemed so like blatantly like obvious, right? But it was something that was necessary for me to hear, as a reminder for me to at least do something, right? It was kind of like my sign to me from the universe that, I need to at least do something. I need to at least put some effort in this particular thing, like at least save 5 minutes time during my day to at least do something to progress and get my grades better, right? So that is basically kind of what I'm seeing. And I feel like the more that you guys make at least those small advancements, whatever they are, right? Just even taking like a minute, or even like, for example, I know a lot of people, they procrastinate about, I don't have time to meditate. I don't have time to do my ritual work, right? It's really difficult, especially the type of world we live in, right? But I feel like if you at least take like 1 or 5 minutes a day just to meditate, just to take time for yourself, you might have to kind of like go back to your guys' schedule, take some things out. But if you take that time, you're going to feel so much happy, so much fulfilled and motivated the next time you do it, right? And so I feel like that is basically what it's trying to say here, is if you make at least some sort of small investment, I feel like you're going to advance further into that goal that you guys were looking into, right? Or especially if you guys are looking for more of these opportunities to be open to you. And I do see you guys having those opportunities coming in for you guys. I just feel like you guys haven't opened that door to that pathway yet. And you guys are just kind of like waiting for the universe to come in, when really, sometimes you have to make that step in order for the universe to reward you and help you throughout the rest of the way, right? Is basically kind of what I'm getting here. I've also been hearing from a lot of tarot readers. I've been noticing this sort of pattern that I feel like for the next couple of these years or so, that I feel like we're also going to be during this time where instead of the universe providing for us, it's mainly us needing to put in the work most of the time in order for us to get our rewards back. which is really interesting. And that's basically kind of what I'm seeing here for you guys. So that's kind of like extra confirmation right there if you guys needed to hear it, where it's like you guys need to start putting in the work. Don't just wait till the universe does something for you, right? For those of you guys that are looking for a potential partner, I do see that as well. I feel like what is really noticeable about this person is whoever this person is, firstly, I want to say this person, first of all, if they're broke, this is not them. If you know that they're the type of person that has financial issues or financial struggles, this is not the type of person. I feel like whoever this person is has a lot of things going. They might have already having a good established career. Somebody is that's basically what I'm getting here. Also another thing that would stand out about this person is they might this person might dress kind of fancy as well, or like they have a very good sense of style. This person can also be um has a very earth-like energy too, so I would pay attention to that as well. Overall, I feel like you guys could be a good match, or it could be a good connection in regarding to that. But let's go on to your guys' future. All right, we got a child. So those of you guys that aren't aware, just keep that in mind. If you guys are not wanting a child, just be aware of that, because there I do see potential for a child. If you guys are wanting to have a child, congratulations. That is basically your guys' sign. Just a general message for those of you guys that needed to hear it. Let me see what this child is. Let's go a little deeper. False person. All right. I think other couple of zodiac signs also had the child and false person. That's really interesting. I forgot which one it is. Expectation. This is pretty straightforward. I would say be careful of now I'm getting two stories. I would say be careful of you guys getting intimate with anybody that you know for a fact isn't good for you, because I feel like it could lead to not just saying that it could lead to unwanted pregnancies or unwanted but like general, though I feel like it could lead to unwanted circumstances, whether there ends up being financial issues, there ends up being toxic traits you later on find out. So I would say that for those of you guys that are in a particular connection, make sure you guys are sure this is what you guys want. This is the type of person you guys want to be with. Now, this is in regarding to your guys' future. This doesn't have to be with the particular person you guys are with now, but this is talking about in regarding to your guys' future, all right? So it's basically saying that it could even be the next person you might end up with. But basically, what it's trying to say here is be careful of any type of people that you know that you guys have like a bad feeling about. If you guys already know they are kind of toxic, I would say just be aware of that, because it could lead to unwanted circumstances. For some of you guys might find out that those of you guys that have a child, or you guys have any type of, or if you guys know about a child, if you guys like, I don't know if you guys have a child or you guys know somebody that is childish, I would say be careful of anybody you guys know, because they might also be like childish. It might also hide a lot of things from you, like they're not being honest or telling the truth. I don't know if this is in regarding to an actual child or this is regarding to a childish person. I'm getting two stories here, so just whatever seems like it resonates to you, I would say just be aware of it. And it's telling me that you guys know who this person is with the expectation card. It's somebody that you guys already know. So if you guys already had a feeling that somebody is toxic, or is just being very childish, not acting their age, or if they're just, if I feel like you guys have the right, you guys are right to be feeling that way, because this person could be hiding something from you. It doesn't say what exactly is, but we'll get into it while we clarify it. It's pretty straightforward. All right, so let's clarify it. Okay, Nine of Wands. Yeah, so in the past, it's basically talking about you guys have been going through a lot of burden. Some of you guys were overthinking things, overstressing yourself out, mainly due to the fact that you guys were overthinking things. Some of you guys, I don't know exactly what your guys' situation here, but it's saying that some of you guys were in a situation where you guys were like overly exhausted, you guys were stressed, and you guys were looking for some sort of miracle to happen in your guys' life. That's why you guys might have been meditating more. Some of you guys might have even been started praying more. Some of you guys might have even started working yourself, healing yourself, nurturing yourself, doing some spiritual work just to, receive some sort of guidance and things like that from the universe. But like I said, I feel like what you guys don't realize is that you guys are the ones that have to kind of make the move. Exactly, the Magician card. You guys need to create that open pathway for you guys. Only you guys. And the thing about the Magician is, compared to the temperance card is like a spiritual or like angelic being, right? It's not something within the 3D world. So that is kind of a representation of you asking the universe. You guys are getting help from your guys' guides, your archangels, or the universe to help you with your manifestations. The thing about the wizard is not exactly spiritual being per se. It's more of a this guy is still considered to be a physical person, a physical human being, but does have the capabilities of manifesting and creating whatever it is he desires, right? So even though you guys might not all the time have the universe by your side all the time, or have your guys' ancestors, angels, or things like that by your side, right? Or you feel like you guys have this sense of loneliness, like no one's there to help you, things like that. What you guys don't realize is that you guys have so much capabilities. You guys are capable of getting whatever it is you want. Yes, you guys might have to look for some resources. Yes, you might have to like test things out. Like this magician, he isn't just mashing everything up together, right? He has to look for particular elements, right? He has to look for specific resources to match whatever it is he's manifesting, right? So, yes, it is a bit of a journey for you guys to get into. And look at that, Ace of Swords pop out. You guys might have to go through some sort of learning stages, right? But I feel like it's there to teach you that you guys are capable of achieving things yourself. You don't always need, the universe, archangels, or your guys' ancestors or spirit guides to be there for you. Even though they are very helpful many times. I feel like it's a bit of a lesson learner to teach you that you need to start learning how to manifest your own desires, your own dreams, your own wants, right? And then going with the gift card, let's see what this gift card is about. King of Wands. I feel like what you guys don't realize with the gift card is you guys have so many talents and skills. That's another thing that you guys aren't realizing. I'm getting that some of you guys might even be like going out there trying to get help from other people, right? You guys going out there to get counselors or getting counseling, right? But I feel like what you guys don't realize is that it's kind of like how you guys are going up to a teacher. I know I'm using a lot of school references here, but it's the only thing that I can really resonate with right now. But it's like you guys are going up to a teacher, right? And you're constantly asking them questions without taking a step back and figuring out the problem yourself. That's basically kind of like the energy that I'm getting here, where it's like you guys don't realize how many skills and talents, how much you guys are capable of doing things or knowing how to do things. And you guys are just like, you guys are so used to like asking the universe for these particular things that you guys don't try to manifest it yourself. And that's basically what it's saying here with the clarifying the gift with the King of Wands, that you guys are capable. For some of you guys, just your guys' creativity, just your guys' passion is already considered to be your guys' talent and gift to the world, and you should use it in these certain circumstances. And then clarifying the poverty card. Yeah, Five of Cups. Some of you guys might have been feeling helpless because you guys have invested your guys' time, maybe even your guys' money. But there was some sort of investment in the past and you guys felt disappointed. And I feel like that is the reason why you guys were like, well, I want the universe to do something about it. But really, it's not really a symbolism of you guys to give up. It's a symbolism of you guys to keep trying, right? That not all hope is lost. You guys still have the capability to get those cups back, right? You might have to start a little bit down from the bottom, right? But I feel like it's going to be worth the right. Five of Wands. I don't necessarily see this to be actual conflict. I feel like that's like basically mental conflict you guys are in, where you guys are trying to figure out what exactly should I do. Some of you guys have a hard time trusting your guys' intuition as well. It's kind of basically the same story I'm getting, where you guys are like rushing into things, where you guys are like, I want this, I want that, I want the answers right away, without you guys taking a step back and thinking how to solve this problem, right? And you're just constantly going up to the teacher. That is basically kind of what I'm getting here. You guys are kind of like having this um chaotic mess in your guys' head, is kind of what I'm getting here. Some of you guys could have literally had some sort of miscommunication or argument with a particular person, and I'm seeing, if that's the case, I'm seeing that there is a potentiality of another person coming in that is way better than the person you guys are dealing with, and is going to be the one to offer you some emotions. It's going to be much more emotional, much more communicative, than the last person you guys have been with. So for those of you guys that are single or looking for a particular connection, you guys do have potentiality of a connection coming in for you guys. Clarifying the child card, we got the Queen of Pentacles. I want to clarify more cards before I say anything. Clarifying the false person, Ten of Pentacles. And then clarifying the expectation card, Six of Cups. So yeah, okay, what I'm getting here is that some of you guys, I feel like you guys are going to be avoiding a particular disaster with a connection. This is going to be very specific for those of you guys, but I feel like those of you guys, this is going to sound crazy, but you guys avoiding a particular connection or situation is going to be what helps you um to have all these doors opening up to you. This is going to sound weird and a bit disappointing, but I don't see love. If you guys are in this reading to like get some sort of looking for a particular love option, right? I don't see that exactly for you guys. I see you guys having so much more success by primarily focusing on yourself, by primarily focusing on what you guys are good at. And you guys are going to get this utmost success and happiness. It's like, I feel like start once you guys start this particular thing, right? Like taking small steps at a time and then progressing towards it, this particular goal, I feel like everything is going to start coming in much more easier. For example, if you guys had been having issues in love, I feel like you guys primarily focusing on your guys' career is going to help attract that. It's like going to be like a whole combined package, or like a gift basket that comes in for you, right? So I feel like you guys will most likely achieve that happiness or success that you're wanting once you guys start focusing on the things you need. For example, with the poverty cards, if you guys know for a fact you guys had been having financial career issues, work on those first, and then you guys can work on the love. I feel like it's mainly due to some sort of imbalance within your guys' life, and that's why you guys are not attracting the thing that you guys want or desire the most. But I feel like it's eventually going to come in. Some of you guys might actually have to go through a particular like karmic situation. I don't really like throwing those words out, but I don't really know any other word to describe it. But some of you guys might even have to like go through a karmic situation or go through a life lesson in order for you guys to finally focus on things you guys really need to work on, and that's going to help you guys lead to absolute fulfillment and success, is what I'm getting here. All right, so now we're going to close off your guys' reading with some affirmators. Clarity. Stopping to listen to my inner self. I can easily separate my intuition from my mental chatter. The clarity of my intuition is a sweet, simple fruit that tastes familiar, and the mental chatter is a confusing, bitter rind that I shall peel off and chuck into the garbage or composite heap if your mental chatter happens to be organic. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying. Like I said, I did notice you guys having a lot of this kind of mental conflict, you guys debating within yourself. Like I said, it could be with an actual person, but I'm getting like it's your guys' internal self. Like I said, and that could have been the reason why your guys' intuition was kind of blocked, or you guys haven't been getting that absolute clarity you guys were looking for. So I feel like taking the time to kind of relax and like process everything, take your time to process your thoughts, your emotions and feelings, I feel like is going to be really helpful for you guys during this time. So don't forget about that, right? All right, so that's what I have for you guys. If you guys are interested, you guys can also check out other videos of your guys' placements that you're interested in. And I will see you guys in the next video. All right, take care.